I mean,
okay. And if you guys have been listening to us every single day,
for
you
years.
know that like we don't hit the refs very hard at all. Like we don't touch on them. I mean, some calls here and there that we question, but there's hardly any games that we're sitting there like just blame it all on the refs type of thing. They were brutal tonight. Like brutal. I don't even know what else. Like we could spend the whole pod on how bad they were.
Luka complains about the refs a lot. This has been a big conversation nationally, locally. Yeah. There's a lot of conversation about Luka complaining to the refs, right? He got his 14th and 15th technical of the season in this game. One more, like the intro on the pod said, one more and he gets suspended. So unless one of these two get rescinded, which we believe that they probably will, and Luka does as well. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But we talk about this a lot because it matters to Luka. It's a big part of his game. As much as people may not want it to be, his being able to bait guys into fouls and knowing what a foul is basically really helps his game. And it gets his game to the level where he can score at will because he's either scoring himself or he's getting a foul and going to the free throw line. And so if that matters so much to Luka, if being able to draw fouls and getting to the line, if that matters so much to his game, then if you don't know what a foul is, that's going to really upset the rhythm of your game. And that's why I think it gets into Luka so much because first of all, he's not getting credit for the plays that he probably should get to the free throw line or have another possession or whatever. Yeah. And then the second one is he just doesn't know what it is. So then he doesn't know what to try and draw and all that kind of stuff. It's a deception game. It's what Luka plays, right? And he plays it really, really well. He baits guys into calls all the time. But if he doesn't know what those calls are, then it's really hard for him to do that deception game and to bait guys and all that kind of stuff. And so it was, Luka got ejected in this game. Carlisle got ejected in this game. And Carlisle said something after the game that just blew my mind. Rick Carlisle has 4 technicals on the year. Now, 2 of them are in this game, so it maybe is not that crazy. One of them was against the Raptors back in January, and then I don't know when the first one was. But they were all by the same guy. And you never want to know refs' names. Usually if you know a ref's name, it's a bad sign. But this ref, I looked him up, and it's CJ Washington was the ref that gave Rick Carlisle these fouls. Gave him these technical fouls. He's the only ref that was in both this game against the Kings and then that Raptors game where Rick Carlisle got another technical back in January. So it's that guy, and he has a problem with Rick Carlisle has a problem with him apparently. Rick Carlisle did not call him out by name. I don't think he would do that after the game, but we're going to go ahead and give him a name because Rick Carlisle mentioned it.
Watch game 1 of the playoffs. CJ Washington.
I mean, we already watch out for certain refs, right? Like we watch out for, remember Tyler Ford used to be the guy that we would always watch out for.
Is it Tyler Ford or Travis Ford?
Tyler. It's Tyler Ford.
Yeah.
And then there's the obvious, like usual suspects, right? So.
Oh, Foster. Oh, Scotty.